Good morning, my name is Elena Davis. I'm a certified Pilates instructor, and today's workout would be a combination of low-impact cardio. We'll spend about 8 minutes on that, and Pilates. Today I've decided to switch the focus from the abs to arms and legs a little bit. So let's begin. So we're going to start our warm-up with rolling our shoulders. Good. We're going to go for 30 times. So really just elevate the scapula and drop it down. Good. It's a really good basic move. Keep going for a little bit longer. We're about halfway there. Good. And we have 10 more times left. Good. And the last 3. And the last one. Good. Now what I want you to do, I want you to go into the small hip circles. So we're going to start one direction. So we're going to go 30 in each side. Make sure when you do those, you actually feel the hips moving, not the glutes. We're warming up the pelvis and the back. Good. Keep going for a little bit longer. As I said, we're going to do 30 on each side. If you would like, you can speed up a little bit if you feel comfortable with it. Good. And a little bit longer this direction. You might crack a little bit, by the way. And reverse it. Good. It's a very gentle move for warm-up. I really like this one. And a little bit longer. Good. Almost there. And relax. Right? And the first cardio move which you're going to be doing today for a minute, very much going to kick and row at the same time. Good. I'm going to start slow just for demonstration. But as the time goes by, I'm going to speed it up a little bit to just blast it out. Make sure you really roll in back. And you're going to keep your elbows high. Don't drop it at all times. We're warming up the hamstrings here and the upper body. Keep going a little bit longer. We're about halfway there, so we just have a little bit left. As you can see, I'm starting speeding up. And burn a little bit more calories this way. Keep going. And a little bit longer. We have about 15 seconds left. Good. And about 10. As you can see, I'm really speeding up to blast it out in the end. Good. And again. And relax. Now the next move we're going to be doing, you're going to lift your arms up. You're pretty much just going to lift your knee and the other one. Keep going. And again, I'm going to lift a little bit higher. Good. Make sure your back stays straight. Good. Keep going a little bit longer. As with the previous move, we're going to go for a minute before we're going to switch to the monkey abs. Good. Just a little bit longer. It's a great low impact move. It really works on this lower part of your abs. Good. And it's going to warm up the hips a little bit more too. Going to work on them a little bit more after we're done with the cardio. So we're preparing them. Good. Keep going. Make sure your back is straight. You can speed up a little bit if you want an extra challenge, or you can stay at the same pace. And the last 10 seconds left before we're going to switch. Good. Keep going. And relax. Now, what I want you to do, I want you to lift your arms. You're going to lift the leg. And the other one, you're going to lift it as high as it goes. Going to work your obliques a little bit. Good. And we're going to burn a little bit of calories. It's a really great rear exercise for, it's a category of the standing abs. If you really think about that. Good. So we're going to switch things up a little bit. No boring crunches. Just a little bit longer. Almost halfway there. So stay with me. As you can see, I started speeding up to just burn a little bit more calories. This move can be done different way. You can just do one side at a time. It's going to kick it a notch, so it's going to be a little bit of extra challenge. But if you feel adventurous, you want to do it at home, repeat it, you can just do it this way. Just another option. Good. And we have the last 15 seconds left. Good. And the last 10. Really blast it out. You have it in you. And the last 6. Good. And the last 2. And relax. Now, what we're going to be doing, I'm going to combine the 2 last moves which we did for an extra challenge, and I'm going to do one side first, all right? So if you don't feel comfortable doing it, you can alternate. All right, so we're going to start with the front, and we're going to bring it to the side. And again, front and to the side. We're going to really work it. As I said, if it is too much a challenge for you, you can really alternate the leg. Good? So you're pretty much going to do just 2 repetitions on one side and then the other. Good? It does depend how adventurous you feel. Good. Keep going for a little bit longer. Make sure your back is straight and tight. It's going to help you with the balance. By the way, I forgot to tell you, this exercise are great for the balance too. And relax. All right, now we're going to switch the side. Going to start front and side. So your goal is pretty much going as high as fast as possible, making sure that the back stays straight and tight. So you're not helping yourself. You're not leaning towards it. Not only it's bad for your back, it just really decreases the efficiency of the exercise. Good, keep going. A little bit longer. We just have the last 3 seconds left. And relax. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna repeat all 4 exercises again. So we started with the row and the glutes kick. Wherever you're ready, gonna lift it up. And this time I'm gonna go straight the fast pace just because we're already warm. Good, keep going. It's only a minute, it's just a moment. And a little bit longer. After this, all the exercise would be done in a more comfortable lying down position. In the strength portion of this workout. Good, a little bit longer. And as I said, today I'm going to focus a little bit more on the arms and the legs. I'll show you some real exercise from Pilates, which are very deceiving. So they look very easy, but they actually not as easy at all, and they produce great results without any equipment. All right? So wherever you're ready, we have 20 more seconds. Let's really blast it out. Speed up. Good, let's burn it off. Good, just a little bit longer. Good. And about 5 seconds left. Good. And relax. So the next move we did, we just lifted the legs up. I'm going to bring the knee one side. And the other side, we alternated. Good. Keep going. It's a very good basic move. As you can see, I'm not lifting this leg high because of the microphone, but I really encourage you to try to lift it as high as possible. And you can go much faster if you would like. Good, keep going. It's a great mini circuit we have in here. If you feel like you can do more, you can repeat the circuit at home 3 or more times. Good, keep going if you have more time. Good. We have about 20 seconds left. So put it all here. Good. Keep going. We're fighting for it. As you can see, I'm trying to speed up a little bit more. Good. And really burn it out in the last 5 seconds. And relax. Now, I'm going to go into the monkey ups, and this time I'm going to do it without alternating my legs, just to show it the option in action, all right? So are you ready? I'm going to start with one side only. Again, you can alternate if you need to. This way it's much trickier. Good, but I just want you to see how I'm doing it. Good, because the best way to learn is actually to see. Keep going. You can see I'm really lifting it high, really working the core here. And a little bit more. You'll be surprised how tired it can get, even though it's not jumping or running. Keep going. We have the last 3 seconds left on this side. Good, and we're going to switch. As I said, this is just a demonstration of a little bit more challenging options. So if you really don't like this one, you can alternate the legs. It's all up to you. Well, very different. Keep going. And a little bit longer. So we have about 10 seconds left. Good. And we have about 5 left. Okay, the last 3 times. And the last one. And relax. Now, we're going to combine the previous move and this one. So we're going to start with the right side, lift the leg, and the other side. As in the previous exercise, I'm not going to alternate, just to add a little bit of the challenge. Good, and again. Remember, it's a low impact, so we really have to be creative in order to really kick it. Keep going, and again, we're almost there. About 10 seconds left. It's the last exercise in the set. So almost there. And the last time. Good. Now we're going to switch to the left side. Wherever you're ready. Good. So we're starting with the front and the side. Again, the back is straight and tight to help you balance and to increase the efficiency of the exercise. Just a little bit longer. Good. We have about 15 seconds left. So as of now, we're more than halfway there. And we have about 10 left. Good. Let's do it for the last 3 times. Good. And the last time. And relax. Great. Now what I want you to do, I want you to lie down on your mat. Completely. I'm going to lie down on the back. I'm going to start working the core a little bit. So what we're going to do, we're going to combine 2 exercises, all right? We're going to start with a bicycle. So your legs are up. Everything stays together. The feet are pointed. You're just going to reach for the opposite knee and the opposite elbow. Keep going. We're going average speed. Good. If you want more challenge, you can go a little bit lower. If you want less challenge, your legs are higher. Make sure your chin stays tucked in. And now we're going to hold and switch. So we're really burning it out. And hold and switch. We just go for 6 more. That's it. 1. Good. And 4 more. And the last 2 times. And the last time. Perfect. Now you're going to completely lie down on the floor. We're going to go into the bridging, but this time we're going to have a twist on it. So you're going to lift it up. You're going to really open up your legs like this, as wide as you go, and completely bring it in. Make sure your pelvis stays stable and it doesn't drop down. Keep going. You're going to go as far as your body allows to go. Good. We're going to really work your hips, your inner thighs, the whole core. It's a really great modification. Stay with me. Just a little bit longer. We'll really try to burn it out. Good. And again. Just a moment longer. As you can see, we're going here for a while. We're really working it. Good. And we have 5 more left. 1. Good. And 2. The last 3 times. And the last 2 times. Good. Now you're going to completely come back to the same position for the bicycle. And we're going to repeat the whole set, all right? After this, I'm going to give you a good break. So wherever you're ready, we're going to go for 20 singles. So average speed. Don't speed up too much. Good. Keep going. And now you're going to hold and switch. And 8 more. You got it. It's just a moment. It's a really great exercise. Good. And the last 4 times, you have it in you. And the last 2. And the last 1. Good. You're going to come back to the floor. And remember, you're first lifting your pelvis up. And then you're going to open up like this. Good. And again, make sure that you're really keeping it stable. Good. And not dropping the pelvis. And a little bit longer. Good. This one is a little bit tricky. Good. It's just the last set before we're going to switch to the arms. Good. Those interesting exercises which I promised you. Good. We're almost there. Good. And a little bit longer. And the last 5. And the last 3. Last one. Good. Now what I want you to do, I want you to come up. Gonna sit on your tailbone. Gonna sit straight and tall. Make sure that your core stays straight at all times. Arms are out. Gonna go into the very slow and small circles. Gonna work a little bit of your shoulders here. Keep going. And a little bit longer. Good. Just a little bit longer this direction before we're gonna switch. Good. Almost there. And you're going to slowly reverse it. Make sure that you're really straight. Good. And you're not speeding up. I know it's hard, but this exercise is really good. And as you can see, it's non-traditional, so there is no weights involved. A little bit longer. Almost there. Good. Now what I want you to do, you're going to bring your arms up front. You're going to open up like this, and you're going to really, really squeeze the laterals. And again, and out. It's a great exercise to train your upper back. Good. Keep going. We have only 6 more left. Make sure you're completely straight and you really hold it. These tiny holds make a huge difference. Good. As I say, they upgrade the results. And the last 4 times. Just a moment. And the last 3. And the last 2. And the last one. Now what I want you to do, I want you to put your arms out. This time your palms are facing down. We're going to imagine that we're birds and we're slowly flying. So we're flapping our wings. We're not in a hurry. We're flying to some nice place, I don't know, the ocean or whatever you would like. Good. Keep pumping for just a little bit longer. Good. It's just a moment. Keep going. We're almost there. Good. And slowly bring it down. Now what I want you to do, I want to stretch it out a little bit. So you're going to lift your arm. Make sure that you're sitting completely straight so you're not going forward or twisting anyway. So you're very straight. You're going to pulse for 2 times. 1, 2, and you're going to switch. Good. And again, I'm going to do it slow in the beginning, and I'm going to speed up a little bit. Good. Keep going. Now I'm speeding up. I want you to really reach to the side. Make sure you're straight. Great stretch for your whole body. Good. And we have the last 2 times left this way. Good. Now I want you to pulse 3 times wherever you're ready. 1, 2, and 3. You're going to really, really lean. Increasing your flexibility here. And again. And just 4 more times this way. And just 3 more. And 2 more. And the last time. You got it? Now what I want you to do, I want you to bring your arm across. Just push it right here. Gonna stretch your shoulder for just a quick second. It should feel really good. After all the exercises we did, make sure you're straight. And you're gonna really push it in. You should feel it right here. Just for a second longer. And we're going to alternate the side. Good. Like really bring it in. So the arm is rather high. Really push it close to yourself. Just a second longer. Enjoy the break. Perfect. Now what we're going to do, we're going to repeat the whole set again. So we did start with the swimmers. So the arms are out. And we did start going forward a little bit. Good. Make sure you're going very, very slow. Really want to strengthen them. Just a moment longer. Good. Keep going a little bit more. Almost there. Good. And you're going to reverse it. The other direction can be a little bit tricky, but you're going to get used to it. Sorry. You just have to practice a little bit. Good. Keep going. Almost there. And relax. Now you're going to bring your arms forward, and you're going to really squeeze. And again. Just hold it here for a second. And 8 more times. Good. And 7 more. Just a little bit longer. And the last 5. Good. And the last 4 times. And the last 3. You got it. We're almost there. And the last time. Good. Now remember, we're the birds, so we're flapping our wings, just up and down. We're flying. We're really enjoying the moment. We're not thinking about the pain. Good. Keep going for just a tiny bit longer. Your arms will be on fire if you do it right. Good. That means they're getting stronger. Good. And relax. Now we're going to stretch it out, and this time we're going to go into the hold straight. So you're going to lift it up, and you're going to hold here for a second. Really hold and stretch it out. Push yourself. You can do this. Good. It's a really, really good stretch. Good. And the other side. Make sure you're sitting straight. We're just going straight to the side. Good. Now what I want you to do, I want you to come back on the mat. Now this time we're going to lie down on the side. Right? And we're going to challenge your hips a little bit. So what I want you to do, the foot is pointed and you're going to lift it up and down. We're going to warm it up this way. Going to do a couple of really fun challenges today. Keep going. We're getting there. Good. Almost there. And a couple more times this way. Good. Now you're going to keep your leg up. The foot is flexed. We're going to pulse it out. It's just a moment. We're going to really go for a lot of repetitions. Good. We're almost there. Just stay with me. We'll really burn it out. Good. Now what I want you to do, you keep your foot flexed and your body is really straight. You're just going to bring it forward as much as it allows you, right, without losing the balance. And you're going to pulse it out like you mean it. A little bit of a different angle. Good, keep going. Just a little bit longer. We're almost there. I know it's a challenge. Good, and bring it in. Now, your foot is like this, it's a little bit crossed. The other foot is flexed. Very small pulses. Good, keep it up. Make sure your body is straight. Keep going for a little bit longer. Good. We're almost there. And relax. Now the last exercise. In this sequence, you're going to lift your leg up. Going to go into the small circles. One direction and then the other. Good. And the other way. We're almost there. And relax, slowly bring it down. Now what I want you to do, I want you to switch the side. Make sure your body is completely straight. Support your hip. And we're going to start with lifting the leg. The foot is pointed. Just going to go for 12 times here. So really kick it high. Keep your body stable. Good. We're almost there. And we have the last time left. Good. Now leg stays up. The foot is flexed. And we're going to pulse it out. Very small microscopic pulses. Just letting you know it's extremely important to work your hips for, not only for the looks, but it's really good for your back, all right? Weak hips and misaligned hips is a big problem for the back. Good. Almost there. Good. Keep going for a little bit longer. Good. And bring it down. Now you're going to flex the foot, bring it forward, and we're going to pulse it out. Keep going. Just a little bit longer. It's just a moment. You can do this. And relax. I'm going to bring it here. Now one foot on top of the other. Flex it. Good. And slowly pulse up. Keep going. And relax. Now the circles and then we'll be done. Very slow and small. And the other way. Good. Now what I want you to do, I want you to come back in the seated position. One leg gonna be in, the other one straight, and you're just gonna fold forward as far as your body allows. Good. Make sure not to hold your breath. Just gonna stay here for a quick second to really stretch the hamstring, the hips out together with the back. So just enjoy the moment. Good. And we're going to switch to the other side. Good. Really push it down. That should feel really good. Even though it's a bit painful, it's still really good stretch. Good. Now the two legs are together. And bend this forward. Stay here. It's just a quick second. And you're gonna slowly come up. This was the last stretch for today. I really hope you like the workout. If you would like to learn more about the Pilates classes I offer, you can contact me at bendilates@gmail.com. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.